Let's bring the November 13th meeting to order. Salute to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call.
Mr. Cullen.
Here.
Ms. Curran.
Here.
Mr. D'Angelo.
Here.
Mr. Poliapico.
Here.
Mr. Parola.
Here.
Mr. Smith.
Here.
Mr. Stiltner.
Here.
Ms. Paglione.
Excused.
And Mr. Chicoletti.
Here. Solicitor Executive Report, Mr. Truelove.
Yes, Mr. President, an executive session started tonight at 6:30, ended just before this meeting started. All board members were present at the executive session who are here tonight, along with Dr. Davis, Mr. Gatto, Mr. McHugh, and myself. Items discussed were informational, personnel, and security, and as I said, this executive session concluded right before this meeting started. That's my report.
Thank you, Mr. Truelove.
You're welcome.
Do I have a motion to approve the agenda?
Motion.
Mr. Cullen?
Second.
Second by Mr. D'Angelo. Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Nays, abstention, motion carries. Dr. Davis, Superintendent's Report.
Yes, as everyone knows by now that the budget finally has been approved. We have a superintendent's meeting tomorrow. Mr. McHugh and I will start receiving the more detailed analysis of what's going to be in that budget in terms of equates to cash, the money in each budget line, and we'll definitely compile a report or a presentation to the board moving forward once we get the full details of what is in that budget. Thank you, Mr. President.
A question, or maybe for Mr. McHugh.
Yes.
So when do we actually, so we did borrow money, when do we actually get money?
So we haven't received anything yet. We have a scheduled payment of Social Security on the 18th. They're saying in a webinar today that between 3 to 5 weeks, they expect to catch up on all the money that they owe you. But we have the two big
We
ones.
still borrowed, so we're gonna have to, pay that off, but,
We've already paid it off.
Oh, great.
It was due November 1st.
Great.
We already took care of it.
all right, so we're
Yep.
good.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Davis. Dr. Bowser.
Federal programs update, including our Title I, Title II, and Title IV. Title I, family engagement. Our Barnes & Noble night was a huge success. The credit we received will be used to purchase books for our Reading Olympics team. Title IV, our 6th grade students are working to create Thanksgiving Day parade balloons that will be robotically paraded through the halls to complement our kindergarten and 3rd grade classes who are reading the story Balloons Over Broadway. On November 4th, we offered an in-service event partnering with Devereaux to provide training to our staff on restorative practices. We have just ended the first quarter, and parent conferences will be held on the evening of November 25th and during the day on November 26th. Students in grades 3 through 6 will be taking the Pennsylvania's Firefly Assessment in December, which mirrors the format of the online PSSA test. This assessment provides students with valuable practice and familiarity with the online testing platform, as this year's PSSAs will only be administered online. And then lastly, on behalf of our students and our staff, we would like to thank Mr. Chicoletti for all his years of service, and good luck on your next adventure.
Mr. Nastasi.
Yes, thank you. Title I update. We continue to have grade level meetings about curriculum and content. We're preparing the students for practice with PSSA math and English tests upcoming. Here's some data from our guidance office. So far, 74 out of 82 of our seniors, which is 90%, already have a path for post-graduation plans. So we've had 3 conversations with all the seniors so far, and we're not even in Thanksgiving. So the guidance department has really been working hard on creating different plans for our seniors. So far, we have 8 wanting to go in the military, 2 fire police, 47 for college, 15 for trade school, and 2 for the workforce. So our ultimate goal is, when we do graduate, is for everybody to have a solid plan in place. So right now, we're about 90%. Now, out of that 90%, some of those students can change plans. Some of them do, some of them don't, but that's a really solid number for November already. On 11/4, we had our in-service. Our teachers continue to receive best practice training in restorative and social emotional learning skills. On 11/12, we had our professional development after school for all our teachers. Our focus was on training about students with diabetes. On 11/18, one of our students, Cole Guy, will be signing his national letter of intent to play baseball at LaSalle University at 9 a.m. in the auditorium, if anybody wants to join. 11/27, 11/28, our school will be closed. On 11/27 at 10:30, our Bristol and Marsville game is still going to happen. It's going to be home. We've been in contact with Marsville about the game, so as of right now, the game is going to happen. And all of our winter sports, basketball, bocce, indoor track, wrestling, cheerleading, and bowling will all start on 11/14 officially through the PIAA. This morning, I was in a Zoom call with the new Vice President, Yolanda, from Bucks County Community College, and she's in charge of, she has many hats for the community college. One of her hats that she wears is for our dual enrollment program. So we were notified today that Bucks did receive a grant for Bristol and Marsville and Bristol Township that it was over $1 million grant, and the grant is focused on dual enrollment classes for high school students. Currently, we have 52 students in our dual enrollment programs who are juniors and seniors. For the fall semester, all 5 of our classes and books will be paid for free for all of our students. And then in the spring, 4 of our classes, all of our books will be paid for our students, which is a huge amount and burden off of our students. We require now our students to pay $100 per class, so all the deposits that we receive will continue for the spring if they are scheduled for classes or will be reimbursed. Tomorrow, 14 of our 47 college students are going to be going to the Future Ready conference over at Bucks County Community College. And what happens at Bucks County Community College tomorrow, we will be there with Truman High School and I believe Neshaminy High School. So students are going to be in pods, and there's 3 different pods that have every certificate, program, degree that they offer, and our students have to register and pick one from each 3 different pods, and they're going to get a little taste of what's it like going to be in college and what their interest is going to be in their requirements through Bucks. They're going to provide lunch for our kids, and we'll probably be there about 4.5 hours, and it's a wonderful opportunity for our students. Such a close university, a close college. You don't need a car. The bus drives can drop off right at the corner right there. And it's going to be a great opportunity for those students tomorrow, and we're really excited. Last but not least, I'd like to thank Mr. Ciccoletti for your services. 40 years is a long time, but you've helped so many students and people in this district, and we're going to miss you dearly, so thank you.
Thank you. 36.
Close enough.
36. You're pushing it.
Close
Thank you,
enough.
Mr. Nastasi.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's go down to the comprehensive plan in Title I. Dr.
All
Davis?
submitted? As-
Submitted?
Yep,
Sure?
positive.
Aren't we too soon?
Yes,
for another
I'm
comprehensive?
working with Evan. I
Okay.
mean,
Yes.
yes, yes.
Okay, public participation. Anyone from the public? Dr. Downey?
Hi, Dr. Joseph Downey, board consultant and teacher for music and the arts. I saw all the sweat beads, but so I thought I would give you a real long speech to keep Dave here an extra hour. No, I wouldn't do that. I just want to say I appreciate everything you've done, Dave. You've been a true friend of the arts. And I can't say Dave alone. I look at every single board member here. It takes a village to raise a child. I look at the principals, the same thing. Can't do it, and the superintendent, and all the people involved. But your dying support it cannot go unnoticed. So appreciate everything you've done for.
We all, yes.
Yeah, and all of you.
Well, if
For
you
the children
remember-
of Bristol Borough, honestly, this is very touching to me because I wanted to see this for so long. And something, when they say you can't raise the Titanic, we've raised the Titanic. And it's given the kids an opportunity to be aesthetically, to have the aesthetic awareness and the background and the curriculum to be able to sponsor that. So they have so much more now that they're part of it. So that's the total child. And I know it will benefit the school in many other ways, as we've discussed before, and I'm not going to waste time speaking about that educationally, but I will say, thank you very much. We couldn't have had a better friend for the arts, and each and every one of you. I cannot sit here and not acknowledge the fact all of you've done this, all of what you have done to support everything we have done. And I appreciate it very much. And I know more than the kids of this borough appreciate it, because we're not talking about one, we're not even talking about the 9 I started with. We're talking about several hundred. And the dream is still coming alive.
Well, if you remember correctly, you asked me about 5 years ago, you said, how about the band program? And I snarled at you and said, well, why don't you do it? So thank you for doing it.
Yeah.
Do you remember that, right? I said, you caught me, and I was like, well, go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
And you did it.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Absolutely. Well, the system has done it for you. And that's, again, I'm going to thank Willingboro for this too, because if I had never, it's funny, because I started, I was at Notre Dame, then Lower Merion, and then Willingboro, and then I retired from Princeton. But, you look at this and you're saying, well, what do I owe this to? A lot of this I owe because when I went to some of the school districts and realized that some of these kids couldn't read and all of this, so I kind of owe my life and my career to that, because I thought I knew everything before that, and then I realized I knew nothing and had to go through all of that all over again and reinvent and learn all over why don't children comprehend. And that's what my system is about, is
appreciate your
comprehension.
hard work.
And I thank you for giving me that opportunity.
Thank you.
Without you guys, I don't have the opportunity.
I got a question for you.
Absolutely.
When's the next recital?
It's coming up on the 17th and 18th of December. Thank you for, I wanted to plan that. Check the dates, please, again, with you've got my number. Just call me. I bet I'm positive it's, in
17th and
fact,
18th.
hey, can you help me out? My principal there, Julie? Is it, it's 17th and 18th. One's the high school, one's the,
We'll have Paul put it up on the...
yeah. But please do come, because you're going to...
18.
18th, right. So one's the 18th and one's the high school, but eventually, I'm telling you right now, you give us 3 more years, you're going to have a large band in that high school, and I'm promising you something new tonight, you're going to have a choir. And again, with the impetus of everybody here, okay, the input of everyone that started this little spark, we're not done yet. It's going to happen, and it's going to give these kids electives where they can actually choose, and it gives them a multitude of choices. You can put 40 in a class for choir, and they're all learning. You can put 50, 90 into a band, and it's still, reading comprehension and all that's going. So they're great electives. Anyway, thank you so much for everything
Thank
you've
you,
done,
Dr.
Mr.
Young.
Ciccoletti,
Thank you.
Dave.
Thank you so
and
much.
thank all of you, each and every one of you.
Thank
And my
you, Dr.
principals.
Young.
Thanks, and our superintendent.
Anyone
Appreciate
else
that
from
very
the
much.
public? Johnny?
Hello, John Hill from, where do I live now? Riverview
Above
Drive. Being a former board member, I've served with many of you on this board, 36 years, this is to David Ciccoletti, 36 years of outstanding, always acknowledging or being there for the kids, and education, and the board is a phenomenal that you could do it. I did it for 4 years. You always were my mentor in many things, especially learning politics, which I'm not cut out to be. But I think the town and this board should really acknowledge your 36 years is a long time. And thank you for being supportive in everything I did.
Thank you.
And best of luck in your other endeavors, so, all right?
Thank you, John. Okay, anyone else from the public? That's it. Okay, so let's... All right, let's move on to routine monthly business.
Let me get a drink here first. Okay, under routine monthly business, item A, approve the minutes of October 23, 2025. Item B, approve the list of bills for November 2025. And item C, approve the treasurer's report for October 2025.
Do I have a second? Second. Mr. Cullen, questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Nays, abstention, motion carries. Item 7, personnel.
Okay, under item 7, item A, approve a half-year sabbatical for Lynn Ciotti, elementary teacher, effective January 26 to June 12, 2026.
Motion. Second by Mr. Cullen. Any questions?
Yeah, my question is, we got a sub here to fill in for her for that half a
You're
year?
looking at some, we have people
Okay.
internally.
Yeah, we still got about a month or two,
Yes.
right? Okay, thank you.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Nays, abstention, motion carries. Item number B.
Item B, approve to hire the following full-time custodians at a rate of $19.27 per hour as per the negotiated agreement, effective the 2025-2026 school year, pending all clearances. Wayne Keys and Olga Lauren.
Second, Mr. Cullen. Any questions? All those in favor? Aye. Nays, abstentions, motion carries. Item C.
Mr. President, I motion to approve to hire the following part-time matrons custodial at a rate of $13.93 per hour as per the negotiated agreement, effective the 2025-2026 school year, pending all clearances. Bobby Miles and Kim Stilton.
Do I have a second? Second. Mr. Polyafco. Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Nays, abstentions? Abstain. Note that Mr. Stiltner abstained. Motion carries.
Okay, item D. Mr. President, I motion to approve to hire the following PCA at a rate of $16.85 per hour, no benefits, as per the negotiated agreement, effective the 2025-2026 school year, pending all clearances. Chelsea Ruffner.
Mr. Cullen, any questions? All those in favor? Aye. Nays, abstention, motion carries. Public participation. Anyone from the public? No one from the public. Public participation is closed. Informal discussion. The next board meeting is reorganization meeting on Wednesday, December the 3rd, 2025 at 6 p.m. here in the all-purpose room. Okay, so I have a request. Rather than starting with Mr. Smith, Mr. Cullen asked to go first. So is that okay, Mr. Smith?
No. I'm going to move my seat down there. I can sit on the end.
Okay, so, Mr. Cullen.
I just want to be one of the first board members to thank Mr. Ciccoletti for all his service here at the school. I know it's 36 years, so I'm right behind him. I'm at 32
look at
years.
his hair.
So, and I just want to say I really appreciate all the hard work he's done for our district, and I've really, to be honest, I learned a lot from Dave. He's always been on top of things, and I really appreciate, you know, when he called or talked to me, he was always, for the kids, for the school district, and I really appreciate it, and I really, really mean it, that I learned a lot from Dave being on this board. I just want to thank you.
Mr. Smith.
I wrote something. So bear with me.
Thank God I went first. I just wanted to
Oh, I'm out 3 years. I want to express my deepest gratitude for your more than 36 years of dedicated service on the school board. Your unwavering commitment, leadership, and vision have made a lasting impact on our district and the lives of countless students, staff, and family members. Thank you for your exceptional contribution and your steadfast devotion to our community and success. I would also like to congratulate you and wish you the best as you assume your new role as District Justice and the new nickname, Judge. May you find great success and fulfillment in serving the community with the integrity and dedication as you have while seated on the school board for 36 years. Thank you.
Thank you, my neighbor and friend, Tony. My other neighbor, Ms. Curran.
Yes, so I don't know if I can top the two of them, but sitting here, it's just, you have been serving our school district for almost as long as I've lived. So that is just.
Well, that just.
I mean, to dedicate your life, dedicate your time, the energy that goes in, the passion that you that you have given for the school district, the students, the administration, the staff. It goes without saying that it's beyond appreciated. I can also state the fact that I have a perfect voting record because of you. You were the one that insisted that I go down to the voting polls when I turned 18, and I've never missed an election ever since. Just, again, being your neighbor, seeing your passion, I mean, it's contagious, and I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for the school district.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dave.
All right.
All right, well, no, but you know what? All this stuff is like, look, you've been really good for everybody, but you've aged. 36 years, I mean, you know, it's showing.
Where?
Well, he used to eat meat, now he's a vegetarian. So, but you know what? I've learned a lot from you too. Okay, so I have all this, but I like to read this. Okay, Mr. Ciccoletti, at this time, on behalf of the Bristol Borough School District, past and present, we would like to give you a token of our appreciation for so many years of service to the school, town of Bristol, and students who have attended our schools. We look into getting you another gavel, but since you have so many, and we hear you will be getting another one very shortly, we decided to look into another direction. We began exploring into the Bristol Borough School archives and found what we believe is your original boardroom chair. The original one.
There it is.
We upgraded the chair to resemble the chair at your home, so you may be leaving the school board, but we hope you look at the chair and it reminds you of the time you dedicated to the district and many accomplishments along the way. There you go.
There you go, look at that.
You can grow into that chair, and on top of that,
Thank you, Mr. Gatto.
it has hinges for a porta potty. All right, Johnny Hill? So you don't have to worry. It's dual use,
But they are the chairs from.
and it's
Snyder, right?
Medicaid
The ones
approved.
we had, right?
This is the original chair that I started out with in the room at Snyder Girardi.
Yeah, remember them there?
Yes, so I appreciate it, and Mr. Gatto did a good job of painting that. And did you write that? Because you told me I was getting a velour shirt. You told me I was getting a velour shirt from Boscov's.
Yeah, Pomeroy.
I bet you Laura wish she did, because I'd love to know where that's going.
Yeah, I want to see that.
I'll have to ask my wife, we'll have to put that in the house. Mr. Poliafico.
No, the kicker is, Al forgot to say, he wants to know when we're going to dinner.
You can have my dessert this year.
No, in all seriousness, I want to thank you for all the years you gave to the school district, and his total dedication, and very professional all through that time. And I wish you the very best as a judge, and we'll see you around town. So.
Hopefully not down there.
No. Over the shop.
Okay,
Good luck.
thank you. Mr. Stilton.
Jeez. I appreciate everything you've done for me the past couple of years, getting me involved. There's always three things I always considered important, was the students, the administration, like the school district, and the taxpayers. And you've always had them, your finger on the pulse with everything. So you always had them all in the forefront. Just your dedication is unmatched. And just remember, this is all volunteering for 36 years. I mean, he don't get paid this, and he does put a lot of time in, and he's going to be truly missed. And just know I'll probably be calling you in the future.
Thank you, Mr. Stiltner. Dr. Davis, my old coach and my friend of 55 years.
That is 150% correct. Definitely from the bottom of my heart, to speak without any notes. I know that you bleed red and gray. It's always been about Bristol, the Bristol families, the Bristol students, the Bristol staff. Also, under your leadership, you provided an opportunity to many of us that I see in the audience that graduated from the school to come back to be teachers as well as administrators, with I being one, with being named superintendent of schools, which happens to be the longest member outside of Mr. McCool with 11 years. And research-wise, superintendents don't last no longer than 3.5 years. Okay, I'm on 11. All right, and out of the board presidency, you have served as my board president for years. And I'm not going to tell our phone conversations because they're, you know, pretty deep, okay? Over the weekends, the phone calls, just knowing you as a young man on Lincoln Avenue and working your way through the system, I know that you truly and truly, and it's not a fake here, you truly care about what's happening in this town from all walks of life. So I'm definitely appreciative to the time you and I talked, whether it's good or bad. We always end with a laugh, or we always end when we see each other, a hug or a high five. So I know where your heart is, and I know that you will carry that into your new life as District Justice. I already got my 2 pages ready, okay, that I will be submitting to you. That will definitely keep you busy. But I do wish you well, and I thank you for the service that you've given to the Bristol Borough School District as well as the community. Thank you.
Dr. Davis, talking about our conversations, okay, do you remember when you called me when I was at Judge School and you said, are you coming home? We need the paperwork for a loan.
Yes.
And you left Atlantic City.
Yes.
I came home from Judge School. We sat in your car. It was a rainy day, and I signed the papers.
Yes, definitely.
So just to show the public that sometimes you have to do what you have to do.
Yes.
You remember that day, right?
Don't forget.
It was raining.
Yes, it was raining. I made you get out the car.
No umbrella.
Mr. Truelove.
Thank you, sir. 3.5 years? Wow. What's the over and under on solicitors? I may be living on borrowed time here. I don't know. No, actually, we've been very fortunate to have been the solicitor here for the last 7 to 8 years, and it's been a great experience. Knowing that the strength of this board and this town is the long-time dedication of the residents and everybody here who just, you know, embrace what it means to be from this town. And the fact that I'm not from the town, you've embraced me, and I really appreciate that. And we've really enjoyed working with all of you. I could say, Mr. President, that I really enjoy working with you. Through some challenging times, and I think we've come through it almost all the time in a positive way, but the process hasn't always been easy, but we've made it. And you've been a big part of that. And I can tell you this, lawyers don't know everything. In fact, I've learned a lot from you too, and from everybody else on this board, and the administration too. So it's been a valuable learning experience for me. I'll miss seeing you here. As a lawyer, I suppose it's possible I could be appearing in front of you down the street. I did appear in front of your predecessors many times back in the day when I was a younger attorney. But either way, I hope we maintain contact, and I really thank you for not only having me here, but also hopefully becoming a friend. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Truelove. You're appreciated. Mr.
Last
D'Angelo.
but not least, before it's hard to top anything everyone said because it's all true, but here's something that I think is important, and I want to tell Julie and Nick, you know, you guys are getting set up for all these tests. You test in third, and you test in the PSAs, and then you always hear that, oh, our kids are well below, and our kids are there. And I would say to you, and this is something, Dave, that I think you and I always agreed on, and you always insisted. Those tests are diagnostic tests, right? It tells you, here's the stat, and both of you deserve credit for it, is 90% of our seniors already have a path, 90%. And I know that 74 out of 82. So those other 8, I know that that's your focus on now. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you got in 3rd grade on the PSA. It doesn't matter what you got in 6th grade. What matters, that you walk out of Bristol High School, right, ready to do something that you love. And you got that work ethic and you got it. And so of all the things they talked about, Dave, you know, that should be your crowning achievement. The proudest thing that you did was kids are walking out of here more than in any other school district, and they're going on to be something. They're not ending up on the street. They're not ending up. They're going on to be something. So congratulations, buddy.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, one last thing before you go. George.
Here.
George.
God, George, throw this down.
Yeah.
Give it.
Did you screw the chair into the dolly?
No.
Oh, okay.
John. Okay, so I want to thank everyone for their kind comments. I want to thank my family, especially my wife, for all of the time that I had to be away from them. I want to thank my friends. I want to thank my friends for being here tonight. I appreciate it. But there's something that has to be said, is that you talk about my 36 years. Mr. Cullen has over 30 years. Mr. Parolo, over 10 years. Mr. Poliafico, over 25 years. Mrs. Paglione, over 30 years. And John, over 32 years, John?
25.
25, okay. Remember you called me and you said, hey, Dave, you know, you're 38 in seniority on the school list. And we laughed and I said, well, what does that give us? You know, where we get laid off or what goes on, right? But I want to say that, thank you, Dr. Davis, Mr. Trullo, Chris McHugh, who always works very hard. Our budget is 0 because of Chris, Jennifer, Dr. Bouncer, Mr. Nastasi, Mr. Gatto. Okay, without all of these people, the Bristol Borough School District couldn't function, okay? So let me assure you that even in my absence, this board will be fine. The talent on this board is extraordinary, believe you me. And I'm going to miss it, but I could assure the taxpayers that all of the residents and everyone here that everything will be okay. This is a very talented board, very smart. They know what they're doing, and so does the administration. As like Mr. D'Angelo said, let's not worry about just test scores. Look at some of the individuals who graduated from Bristol Borough, excluding not athletes that, you know, well, yeah, you went and played ball. Yes, okay. But look at the other people that started businesses, that came up the ladder in Bristol Borough, okay? There's a gentleman here. Webster, okay? So, you know, I wasn't a very good student in school, okay? But you have to, Dr. Downey's looking at me like, did you think I was? No. So it's not all about that. And it's right, John D'Angelo, Mr. D'Angelo, and Dr. Davis. We are on the right track, and we're going to stay on the right track. And keep the good work up, and thank you for all your comments, and hopefully I see you around town and not down at the courthouse. So could I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Yeah.